Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here, playing some more Pathfinder Adventures. It's time for Scenario 4.2, Jorgenfist, or maybe Jorgenfist, I don't know. The original version of this scenario has it so that when you defeat a monster with the giant trait, there's a 1 in 6 chance the monster's undefeated. The heroic and legendary version, I can't quite see what it is, but everybody's a monster now, and they're all harder by 4. I think there's still some variation on rolling a 1d6 or something. Maybe it's a 1d4 now. And I seem to remember that the villain is exempt. There was a bug when I played this on my regular series. There was a bug which was that the villain was exempt from this 1d6 thing. We'll see if that's true. Okay, so we have 5 fewer terms and an extra Nightbelly Boa. Okay, well, that could be pretty tough. The thing about these blessings, either it does absolutely nothing, or you lose because of it. So it's a swingy thing, although I have to say I'm starting to like it a lot more than a lot of the other choices, like the extra stuff in each location, or, you know, your hand size being diminished and stuff. Here with Bane's all monsters being harder by 4, like I didn't want anything to increase the difficulty further by 4. Anyway, let's take a look at the villain and the henchman. I can't remember how generic these are. This is pretty generic with some damage, so hang on to your armors. You again! Oh, this fucker. Okay, so taking more damage, great. And then this is more damage, awesome. And then these assholes are pretty generic. Okay, so I guess it really is just lots of damage getting tossed around. Hang on to your medallions. Oh, the jutting stuff continues. Well, okay, so I think there's one easy thing, which is that Amiri's going to be in the giant lair. She's perfect for closing the giant lair, she's perfect for fighting the giant lair, and she can also go in and out of the mountain peak and try to close that, which is what she's going to do. The other thing here is this prison, which is a big jutting thing. My best people for the prison are Sela and Sione. I'm not sure who's actually going to be better there. Sela is more flexible, so let's put Sione. Let's see, is there a good place for Ezrin? Dexterity or acrobatics 10. Ugh. Well, either Harsk or Sione are my 2 people for that, so I guess we're going to put Harsk there. Now, let me think about what's going on. I guess it makes sense to take out the garrison with Sela. And Ezrin and Kira have to go somewhere. So Kira's not the greatest. I mean, she does have a D10 wisdom, but it's not the best. My 2 survivalists are kind of tied up doing other stuff. I could just have her fight at the city gate, but this is one of those things that's a jutting point. So if I close it early, then there's a greater risk of losing turns for both of these folks. Then again, she definitely doesn't want to do the guard tower. Oh, okay, so I guess we're going to have to put her here, and... Well, I guess Ezrin and her both have the same wisdom. So I can just look to see, like, well, allies, who's better at getting allies? I guess they both suck. This really doesn't actually make any difference. I guess I'll put Kira, because she's a little bit better at double combats. No, what am I talking about? She sucks at combat, even with a D8 plus 3 strength. I mean, yeah, no. I think I'd rather have Ezrin just save up 2 combat spells than have Kira have to fight twice. That's a tough one. It's a tough one. So, I guess this is all fine. And let's see if we can do another 1 in 80 and find the villain right up front on the first turn. That would be fantastic. Of course, can't be that lucky every time. Ooh, a deck 3 ally, and it's a fancy border. What do we got here? 1d4, non-combat check, draw a card that has the book trait. Oh, interesting. This could be really good, although there's not that many books in the game. So I'm not that sad about losing it. That's fine. And let's go. Warlord. Oh, that's a tough one. All right, so -1 for every die, which does make my spike chain a little bit worse. Let's flip a card for sure. And 44% success rate. Nice. Okay. There is that thing. I'm going to get rid of the Cape of Escape for now, I suppose. So 79% with a reroll. Kind of want to save the Black Arrow Longbow against dragons. That seems logical. Do we have a strength here? We got a strength. Let's do strength. That seems like it makes sense. 95% with a reroll. Let's drop this thing. And I've got a cure and a healing poultice. Oh, please don't do any shit. Okay, good, because that would get rid of her scouting. So I mean, that's for every monster. I'm just always hoping. So this thing gets me back 1d4 cards. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and spend my blessings just because I know I've got 2 healing cards in my hand. This thing is pretty bad, honestly. It's like a spike chain +1, but without the reroll, and the d4s are a little bit better, but who cares? So I guess I'll take it and maybe use it against a monster if I find a monster right now, but I'm not going to be that excited about it. Enchanter, ouch! I am not super pleased about that because I don't particularly want to get rid of my breastplate. Because it's so useful at other times. But then what do I get rid of? Well, I guess definitely the Scythe +1, and we'll think about the other card later. Alright, so she's a 16. Jesus. Buttermilk pancake. Christ. Okay, well, let's flip a card. What are we looking at here? 99 with a reroll. Okay, I guess that's actually still fine. Thanks to strength. That was pretty easy. Please don't fail me. Yep, okay, good. Not a 1. And now I take some damage. You know, I guess I will pop the armor. So now, do I use Cure or the Poultice? Let's use the Poultice. See if I can roll a d4. Oh my god, what is this? By the way, I'm using fancy dice, and somehow there was a bug. The dice that I had selected for my characters all got unselected. But now I put them back on. There's a Nightbelly Boba. Don't get too excited. This doesn't let me close the location. It's just a fucking bitch. That's the scenario rules coming into play and making my life harder. Oh, damn it. It's just an ally. Allies are pretty much the one card now that doesn't get taken up by my augmented spellbook. The only other being my Coal of Uncanny Discernment. Alright, we got a Holy Candle here, which, interesting. Wait a minute, now shuffle. Yeah, I guess this could take me above the maximum. The question is, do I want to commit the Holy Candle this time? Yeah, maybe I should. I mean, I can get it back from the box as long as I don't pick up any items, and I'm not that keen on picking up items. So let's bury this thing, or banish this thing. Well, this is a pretty sweet die. 2. Well, it's not the greatest, but it's something, and who knows, it just might make the difference. Grindylow. Okay, that's a tough one. Can't be evaded. Hars, can you shoot me an arrow, please? Oh, what am I doing? I'm an idiot! Oh, God, how could I be so stupid? Of course! I was like, oh, I don't want to use this black arrow longbow because I want to save it for a giant, but everything's a giant, motherfuckers. Alright, so let's do that. Gotta roll my 1d6. Man, it sucks. This interacts pretty annoyingly with the extra Nightbelly Boas in each location because they're monsters, so there's always a chance that I don't defeat them. Let me just check to make sure that it doesn't say non-villain, non-henchman monsters. Yeah, just a monster, so it should apply to the villain as well. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and keep exploring. It'd be nice to... Fuck! Oh, God, this is annoying. Now, does this thing have to... Ugh, they all have to be defeated. Oh, that's terrible, because they're all harder by 4. Oh my God, this is bad. I just lost my armor. That's actually not that good either. So, I mean, if this thing isn't defeated, I mean, it's not the end of the world as I know it. But I don't particularly feel fine either. Alright, can we... Oh, wait, you know what? Hang on. Let's do Incendiary Cloud. This is good. This is going to actually help everybody on their checks. Now, this would be only a single character. I guess we'll just take a 93% chance. It's a little risky, but I can't really afford to spend that many resources on it. I hate that I have to use a combat spell here. I do have to use it, because if I evade, then it's not going to be defeated. Taking some 93% successes here, which, you know, over the course of many rolls is potentially going to fail at some point, but I just feel like spending too many resources on this isn't worth it. Because if it gets shuffled back into the deck, there's always a chance it ends up being below the henchman, and then I just don't have to care about it. Alright, how good are we with an acid arrow? Good enough, I hope. Oh, brother, that was close. Yeah, all the giants being harder by 4 is really strong. And notice, by the way, if I'd had a wildcard power that made boons harder, or sorry, banes harder, I would have been in bad trouble. Okay, 99% with a reroll seems good. Oh yeah, she gets an extra D8 because it's an undead. And then Harsky McCarskerson does get to... Oh, right, the courtyard. Oh, God, this thing. That's so annoying. Maybe I should have used the Black Arrow Ranger there. Fuck. Come on, roll me a 1. Oh, no, didn't happen. Okay, so it's just a bad time. I'm gonna have to bury this armor, I think. Crap, I should have just used the Black Arrow Ranger. What was I thinking? I don't need the Black Arrow Ranger on the combat check. I've got a 99% without him. That was a bad mistake. I should have used the Black Arrow Ranger to stop the courtyard. Well, at least the zombie horde is defeated, but damn, that was annoying. Let's keep going. Ghost. Lord on a pony. Well, at least I still have those 2d4s from Incendiary Cloud. That's a pretty darn handy time for a spell. Okay, getting lucky. I've had a couple of sixes, but no ones yet. I'm not going to recharge away my armor, because armor is useful in this scenario. We're going to move the hell out of the mountain peak so that we don't have to bury cards. Rough start here, rough start. No henchmen near the top, and I spent a lot of resources. It's just going to be a tough scenario from here. Okay, Ezrin's up at the city gate. I've got 2 scouting items. How do I do this? I guess I'm going to scout first, and then explore, and then scout again. Sneak and an eagle. Okay. Got a wisdom survival 9. This is not that great. It doesn't even give me an extra explore. Discard a card. Shiddlesticks. Ah, man. There's really nothing I can do. I guess I'm just gonna explore and fight the scout right now. Okay, so I can actually recharge it to give me an extra wisdom, which, you know, maybe I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll take those 73% chance to not have to discard a card. And then the idea is that it's at the bottom of my deck, but I have a pretty big hand size. I draw cards pretty quickly. Let's just, you know, use it and then get it back later. Hopefully. You know, that was actually a reason to have the eagle come first, so that if this thing rolled a 1, then oh, this is going to be the sage still. God darn it. I forgot about that. Yeah, that way, if it did get undefeated, then, I could have at least gotten the eagle out of there so the eagle wouldn't be shuffled in. I lost my lightning bolt, damn it. Okay, now do I spend the poogster to go again, or do I use him as a healing poultice? Let's go again. I know it's safe here, so I might as well. Oh, nice! Okay, well, the eagle, I guess, is it's sort of like using a hand size to have Harsk's power, except that you can look anywhere. Do I care? I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and use Ezrin's own location. I don't see too much value. There's a werewolf. Motherfuck. Okay, well. This is where being an illusionist would actually have been pretty handy, because then I could have used invisibility to just bypass one of these fights, not have to spend a combat spell, and not have to risk having it all get shuffled in. Gotta say, that one might have been kind of nice. Alright, well, let's take a look at Sayoni here. She's got augury. This is a good place to augur, so let's just do it. And we get a little bit of luck. Okay, now, it's unfortunate I don't get the Orb of Firestorm, because that is a pretty good item. It's 2d4 instead of 1, so I would have liked it. But what I like even more is closing the damn location. So, let's do this. Here's combat. This is about as hard as they get, so let's just use the Fiery Bolt. Harsk, got any more things for me? Well, since you didn't use the Black Arrow Ranger yourself, might as well, you know, do that now. And anything I can do. Caden Kalian is the current blessing. Anybody got one of those? No? Nah, nope. So 97%, I really don't want to fail this. I also really don't want to discard Harsk's bow, because I don't know if he will need it or not. Damn it. Alright, 97% it is. We're just going to roll it. Okay. Please don't be oh god, please don't be undefeated. This would just be this is just the worst, is when these henchmen are undefeated, but thankfully I have dodged the ones so far. Let's close this place. It's an auto success. Nice. And okay, so one location closed and some progress made on the other locations. Do I want to stride? Where do I go? Well, I would go here. And then I would join Ezrin. But on the other hand, well, so let's think about this. I don't actually want to double up here. I don't want to double up here at all, because this is, anytime either one of them fights a monster, they both potentially take damage, which sucks. So, I think I do actually want to stride, and I think I want to then have her move over to where Ezrin is. So let's do this right now. So I'm going to stride, oh, for fuck's, okay, so end the turn, then stride to go here. And then hope, oh wait, no, this is stupid. Oh god, no. Oh, Jesus. I should have had Ezrin use his eagle to look at Harsk's location. I'm actually going to do that right now. Can I do that right now? Yeah, I want to see if this is a monster or not. It's Masterwork Tools. Okay, that's fine. So that means Harsk is safe to explore once. Okay, you know what? That eagle's kind of handy. Maybe I was a little bit unwise to just dismiss that eagle. That was pretty... Oh, nice! Oh, yes! Thank you. Okay. Well, this is looking pretty good. All of the sudden, do I pop my dog slicer here? Or do I save it for a tougher one? Ah, whatever. This is about as hard as it'll get. So let's just pop the dog slicer. Ezrin, you can shoot away your blessing. 89. 89 doesn't quite do her. It just doesn't quite do it. Alright, I gotta do another blessing. Much as it pains me. We gotta make sure this place closes. Okay, now I need... Oh, yeah, now I need to cross my fingers and pray. God, I hate the scenario rule. Man, I've had 3 6s and no 1s. If the rule had been 6 instead of a 1, I'd be fucked. Okay, so we need more blessings. Oh, shit, do you have sagacity or anything? No. Closing a location? No. Wisdom? No. Oh, brother. Okay, well, I guess we'll do this. What, does this by any chance do location? Knowledge, arcane, acquire spell. Nope. Okay. Let's do that. And I guess I'm going to have to spend this other favor blessing here, because I need to close this place. I cannot afford to fail. Okay, so we closed 2 locations. 2 henchmen near the top. That was good. Can I keep the armor? Not going to recharge it. I still have a couple of weapons, a bunch of blessings. We got masterwork tools here. That's fine. Pretty good chance of picking them up. Don't pick them up. Okay. Oh, if I'd had my armor, I could have picked them up. Oh, no. Sadness. Carrion Storm. Okay. Wow, so there's a monster on top of there. So I definitely don't want to have Sayoni explore. Still a Night Belly Boa there. Well, I mean, I guess I gotta get through. Wait, you had sagacity in your hand? Oh my god, Jesus. I did not realize she had sagacity in her hand. That would have been really darn handy. On Kira's check, it would have saved me a blessing. Whoops. Okay, well, I guess we'll, let's see. I'm actually not gonna use Pallegina, because I want to spend these blessings to explore and then cure. That's what I want to do. So let's do this. I'm actually kind of hoping to flip some cards into my discard so I can, like, use the cure to decent effect. Harsk's got a full hand of cards. Man, I'm loving having a bigger hand size for him. So this does not give me a chance to close. It's just annoying. Oh, and it might even fuck up my scouting. Whew. Okay, I got lucky. It didn't fuck up my scouting. Alright, you know, in fact, I'm actually just going to use Pallegina to explore. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's get some value going here. Shock Glide. D10 plus 1 versus 2d4 plus 1. Well, a D10 is technically a little bit better. And it adds a better die when it's discarded. Okay, sure, I'll try to pick it up. Let's flip a card for this. Get that sweet, sweet D6 plus 1. And an extra weapon. Let's get the Blessing of Yabba Dabba Doo going. And we got the henchman with maximum damage and no armor in hand. Well, I guess I gotta get rid of one of my weapons. Sagacity is not that useful anymore, and I definitely want to keep my cure, so this is how it's happening. Oh shit, this is annoying. This is really annoying because I have to fight a bandit henchman, which means that I am gonna have to recharge away my cure. God darn it. I mean, I guess it's either the cure or, you know, I suppose you can also recharge away the weapon and fight the henchman with your fists. That's like another option. Wow, that's my 4th 6. This could have been so bad if that had been 4 1s. So this kind of sucks. My cure's kind of going away for a while here, and I've already used my poultice. But we're just going to keep going. And Harsk's going to shoot yet another arrow. I still kind of want to hang on to... Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Blessing of Blemish 2 is rechargeable right now. Boom. Let's do that. With a reroll, 94% should be good enough. Okay, so let's take a look, see if there's any good things here. Animal Bane, I hate, and then the other stuff's not worth it. I guess I'll scout just to see. Yeah, the thing's garbage on a platter. The armor might have been good, or it might not have been. I'm honestly not sure. She only has 3 cards left. Eek! Alright, well, I'm going to keep with my plan of getting that mountain peak to close. I think that's a good plan. This thing's annoying, because it doesn't help me with anything. Why are you guys highlighted if you're not helping? Iomade. Well, this was already rechargeable because that's her ability. Why is that highlighted? And you have an Iomade. This does not recharge for you though, so I'm gonna do this with a reroll. That should be fine. Goodness, that was close. That's the second check I would have failed this time if the boon had been, or if the wild card had been an effect that makes either all checks harder or Bane's harder. All right, I'm not even gonna complain. Sure, it sucks it got shuffled in. Yes, it's annoying, but honestly, that's pretty lucky that I've only had 1 so far. Do I want to get more new weapons? How greedy do I want to get? Alright, this is a rechargeable blessing. So let's just throw it down. If I fail, I fail. But I figure I might as well try. There are some good weapons out there, and getting some more weapons to bury to her rage machine might be okay. So what do we get? We got this thing, which is garbage. We got this thing, which is not that for a deck 3 card. This is honestly kind of awful. So you have to discard it to get the bonus die. Otherwise, it's 2d4 plus 1, which is the same thing as a spike chain plus 1, which is in the frickin' base box. This thing's terrible. Oh, Jesus. Okay, what is this? D8 plus 2. I guess that's fine. And this thing's junk. Well, they were all junk. Great. So normally I would get rid of the armors, but there's so much damage getting tossed around here. I kind of want to hang on to them. So we will... Do I want to move Kira over? Her location closed. Oh, God. I wish you could look at the map before deciding. She can either go to where Ezrin is, or she can go over here. She's not bad at doing a strength 10 melee check. I guess she can go here. Or no, she can actually help pile drive the mountain peak. Right, let's just do that. Let's send her over. Send her to the mountain peak. Gotta discard 3 cards. Oh, man, the problem with Amiri, she doesn't really draw that fast, so if I just hang on to stuff, it's not actually gonna stick around much. Okay, so I guess I could hang on to this and add a d4. No, it's not worth it. And then this thing sucks. Okay, so that's that. And Ezrin's up. What are we looking at here? We have a werewolf. Well, I mean, I do have a force bolt. Sure, it's gonna... What is this now? Torag? I think somebody has a Torag, so that's like an extra... What is the reason that I... Oh, right, because it's a force. Right, it's a force. Nice! Oh, that force power. Excellent. Alright, and then the Torag is rechargeable. I guess I don't really need it. 95% is pretty good, right? I mean, right? It's gotta be pretty good, yeah. Let's just roll it. Jesus, so close. My God. Okay, so the werewolf stays dead. Now we have some easy moves to make. Obviously, we're gonna haste and sage. Sage does... Oh my God, this is such a non-bow. I totally forgot about this. Yeah, Ezrin's the worst character for the eagle because when you put it on top out of turn, it blocks your spell book. Oh, that was a crucial error. I could have been getting more cards, but instead I am not. Ooh, Demon Bane Longsword. Let's see, D8 plus 2, recharge this card. Oh my God, that's fine. Being able to recharge it for extra is good, but unfortunately, Ezrin's not the right person for the job, so it's gonna have to go. I wish Amiri had gotten this instead of any of the weapons that she found. There is a risk if I find the henchman, because if I acid arrow to kill it, then the bandit henchman's gonna be difficult to defeat. But it's worth the risk, and even in the worst case, I could have always Medusa masked it if I wanted to. Alright, so we're getting this, which is actually a nice pickup. This is a pleasant little surprise. It's an auto-succeed, and it's a magic item, which means I get to roll again. Now, the problem is Amiri banished the Holy Candle, so I picked up another item. We're not getting the Holy Candle back. That is quite unfortunate. But I think it's still worth it for that free extra explore. Actually, I'm not even sure. Could I have even avoided it? Yeah, I could have done like a divine check, and then I would have had a 25% chance of getting it instead of a 100% chance of getting it. I don't want this thing, though. It doesn't actually help me, because I will not ever be using it. Oh, wait, that was a beeping sound? Oh, he's got 7 cards. That's pretty premature beeping there. Alright, so Sione's up. Does anyone need healing? Harska's with her, has 0 cards. Somebody needs... Sela needs a lot of healing. But Sela's, unfortunately, out of reach. This is a monster, so I don't want to fight, because then she and Harsk have to make a roll. So I guess I'm going over here. Try to get closer to the paladin, who desperately needs a little bit of healing. And I guess we're just going to go, right? Well, yeah, we can do it. Sione can do it, even if she has to. 1d10. That's actually, you know, I don't like the Sage's Journal, but an extra d10, taking up a slot in your hand, not bad. Tragically, she doesn't have very good intelligence, so it's going to just fail, but if this was Ezrin, I would have had a good chance of picking it up. I don't need the Troubadour, so let's go ahead and pop the Staff of Minor Healing. I think Ezrin has some good spells in there, so I'll use it on him. Plus, we have Papa Xantus to heal ourselves here. Dexterity. This does need to be defeated. We do have a Dexterity Blessing. Wow! That was a 1 in 1,000 chance, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that moment, because that was pretty exciting. Well, let's keep going, I guess. This again. Right, I've already used my dexterity blessing. Well, at least this one recharges currently. And I suppose Harsk. We'll throw another one down. Much better. Much better that time. Okay. Nightbelly Boa, I do not want to fight you, so go to the bottom. Thank you very much. And I guess we're going to pop Father Xantus. There's a 50-50 chance I waste some of the healing, but of course I only roll one, so it's not, it's basically a 0 chance. Alright, there's scrying, which is actually kind of nice. I'll think about how to use that in a moment. Actually, will I? Why don't I use it on the giant lair? I mean, I could always scry the city gate, but I think I get more value out of it on the giant lair where there's still 4 whopping monsters to scry off. Alright, not the greatest of luck here, but I did get 1 monster out of the way, and I'm shuffling the rest of it, giving a chance for the henchman to come back on top, so that's good. But it is Kira's turn, and I think I'm going to stick to my strategy of going to the mountain peak. I really want to close this place off as soon as possible. Not only to get the free scouting information, but also because it is jutting, and getting rid of the jutting places increases my flexibility. Alright, so I've got an armor. I could potentially keep something. Unfortunately, it's all garbage, so nope. And that's a free pass on the barrier. Got 16 turns left. I have closed 3 locations. If I stumble into the villain, I could potentially win. Although no one's on the guard tower at the moment. It's tough. Do I keep exploring? I guess we'll hedge our bets. Let's do... No, Toreg is good for closing that 1 strength location. And this one is recharged. Okay, I guess we'll do the Saren Ray. So magic leather armor is not the worst pickup here, honestly. Because you need armor in this scenario. I'm actually going to hang on to it. Well, hanging on to it means I'm drawing fewer blessings. No, I'm going to recharge it. I'm going to recharge it. But I don't mind that I got it. Okay, so Harsk has to fight a Carrion Storm. I guess he's doing it. So there's the courtyard. If I get a bad roll here, I'm in trouble. Anybody got a Shellin or an agility? God, I've been missing agility. But of course, it's because this courtyard's so annoying. Alright, we're taking a roll. We're just taking the roll. We're just gonna fucking do it. Yeah! Okay, so no damage. This thing is... not that bad, I guess? Why is it? Oh, it's divine, right. Combat would be 16. So I'm going to recharge my thing and roll. Oh, right. Always forget. Okay, luckily not a 1. And, oh man, there's still 9 cards in this location. Holy moly. Okay, well, hopefully the villain's not in there. There's another monster. Jesus. Okay. Now, Sela is close to dead. I'm just going to scout just to see what the hell this is. Okay, so the other thing is the armor. I couldn't quite catch what it was, but I don't think it's necessarily worth getting. So I can either go to Sione and get the, Oh no, Sione already used her healing. Alright, never mind. I guess Sela, then, is just going to go to the guard tower. We need to spread out and have every location covered in case someone does stumble onto the villain. That would be a good chance for me to win. This is not a bad pickup, although this weapon is obviously garbage. It's nice getting another card, because I am kind of close to dying. There is a cure spell. It's towards the bottom, I believe. And I will explore again, because I want to make some progress. Hey, look, there's a henchman. Nice! Alright, so let's discard the Great Club. Let's shoot. Don't need a Chronic Charisma in this scenario. 88%. I'd like it better than that. Shellin again. Oh, man. I don't have any other weapons if I shoot my crossbow. I could just take an 88% chance. I could flip a card. Let's just flip a card. It'll help me get closer to my cure spell. God, that was close. Alright, now here's a very important d6 roll to dodge. Whew, okay. Close the location. Oh, this is a strength check. I was getting ready to fight a bandit henchman. Alright, well that's an auto succeed. I can banish a card from my hand to draw a random new ally. Well, sure. I don't really need that short sword. I might as well see if I get a new ally. There are some good ones that are out there that I wouldn't mind having. And that's not really one of them, but hey. It's probably still better than a short sword. And there's my cure. Okay. I'm going to do this before I forget. Let's just cast the cure. Ooh, alright, I guess I'm not allowed to complain for like a little bit about always rolling 1s on cure spells. Since my deck is really thin right now, even though there's a high chance of losing valuable cards, I really wanted to recharge the cure because it's going to come back sooner. Okay, so Amiri's up. We got one monster out of the way. Do I keep going for the mountain peak is the question. I mean, at this point, I'm not actually sure it's worth it to push the mountain peak that much. Kira can explore twice, 3 times if she wants to. We need to make some progress in the Giant Slayer in case the villain's in here. I need to kind of cover my bases. This is a really good pickup, because it's one of the few blessings Amiri picks up automatically, and it gives her an extra turn. So I will actually take it, just to make some extra progress here. Mammoth, that's a tough one. So let's discard that. I'm going to bury one of these weapons. I don't need... You know, I don't even need 2 armors. Let's be real here. I'm going to get rid of the shirt, because one of the henchmen does fire damage. And then you have a bunch of stuff, so let's recharge away the cape. Oh my god, that was bad. Oh, that was really bad. Okay. I'm not happy with how that went. I guess we're recharging away my armor. So it ruins the scouting that happened there. I mean, I did sort of invite that by taking like a 97% or something roll, which can always fail. Do I want to look at the top of this? I mean, if this is the villain, you know, if this is the villain, I can take him. We got 2 characters here. Every other location is blocked. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't need to eagle this place. I'm just hoping it's the villain, honestly. It's not. It's this guy. Well, that's okay. So I will take some damage, but I have the Sahedron Medallion. I believe Sione, who's here, also has the Sahedron Medallion, so they both can block the damage. And I do get to close this place. I am a little bit concerned, though, that I could just lose the scenario because I don't have the villain. Like, I just might run out of time before I'm able to explore and find the villain. Alright, she has the Sahedron Medallion as well, so she doesn't need to do anything crazy. On a 1, actually, she blocks all the damage, because she resists 1 fire damage and 1 electricity damage. It doesn't happen, but that's what the Sahedron Medallion's for. Okay, so we did that. Now I gotta defeat this thing. I'm gonna pop this Flask of Shock. Why not? I don't see it being more useful. It only works on your current location. So we'll do it here, and then it'll also be in effect against the bandit henchman that I fight. Okay, dragon gets crushed. Oh, wait, no. Dragon maybe gets crushed. Okay, dragon gets crushed. That's my 5th 6, by the way. Hey, gods. Alright, can I look at my thing? Augury? It doesn't really help. Because I can't use it on my current location, and Augury only works on the current location. My current location's about to be closed. So I'm going to go ahead and recharge invisibility. I don't see it being useful. We're gonna have to use Acid Arrow on this guy, 99%, seems legit. Oh, that's a nice interaction. Flask of Shock adds electricity, so with his power feats, it makes everything get an extra +2. That's kind of handy. Strength, that could be helpful, although not right now. Oh, man. Yeah, you know, sometimes it's just gonna happen. Like, honestly, I've been lucky that that it hasn't happened as much as it could have possibly happened. But that's just life. You know, you sometimes just don't get to explore to find the villain. So, Harsk already knows what's on top of his. I guess I'm going to use the Eagle to look on top of Amiri's deck. Just in case, you know, something good this way comes. It's the wrong henchman! God damn it. It's not the right one. Now, can I do anything useful with striding? Well, I can get over here, and then I can at least... Yeah. Problem is, either Ezrin gets stranded, or Sione gets stranded. There's no way to get both of them in range of explorations, except, of course, to go to the courtyard. But, of course, the courtyard's terrible because it's got that stupid ability. And Sione has just popped her Sahedron Medallion. Well, she's better at dexterity than Ezrin is, so I guess what makes more sense for Ezrin is to end the turn, stride over this way to help out over here. Even though his strength isn't that great, it's a D6. I mean, he can at least cast strength on himself. Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. And Ezrin in the giant location can at least cast Augury, which is, I guess, more likely to be useful. Ooh, rolled maximum there to recharge my Flask of Shock. So what I'm really trying to do here is find the villain. The question is, does Sayoni want to fight this Attic Whisperer? This is only going to be helpful if digging deeper uncovers the villain, but then again, there is a 1 in 3 chance the villain is there, so much as it pains me, I'm going to do this. And it does pain me. So we have to do this check, and this is kind of an important one for her to make. So, guess we're going to throw 1 blessing and just hope that I can do good on my rolling. Harsk, he's got a Ring of Protection, so it's not quite as dire of a situation for him. Luckily, he also rolls well. Alright, so that's that. Now, this is to avoid the 1 damage. That's whatever. I mean, if it happens, it happens, but I don't think I can possibly be bothered to do anything to prevent that. Alright, so that's actually really good. So we avoided all the damage there, and now she has to just make this combat check. It's time for a Scorching Ray. And sure, let's pop Mr. Temros for another couple of d4s, because this thing is a giant in addition to everything else. Alright, I got lucky. It did not screw things up. Do I explore again? Well, the more I explore, the more likely it is that I put us through that ringer again. So I guess I'm going to pass. I don't think it's quite dire enough yet. Oh, she just got Augury. Okay. Why is Kira here? Oh, right, because she's not a Miri. Right. Okay, so I guess I'm going to have to bury a card. Luckily, I do have some extra cards. I don't need the Flaming Mace and the Icy Long Spear. Allying Dart is garbage. Alright, I guess if I find the villain, it wouldn't be the greatest, because she's not that awesome at taking the villains down, but I think I have enough juice to do it. So we're going to do this thing and hope for the best. It's a Nightbelly Boa, which does not get blown away by the Obsidian Golem. Okay. So Harsk, I guess I should keep the Spyglass. That seems like a useful thing to hang on to. So we'll recharge a blessing. What is this? Norgorgagubur. You have Strength. I don't really want to use Strength because I might need it on himself to close the Giant Lair. So I guess I'll use an Orb of Fire and hope that that's enough. There's a reroll on this as well. Alright. Oh god, these guys. They're annoying! Oh, they're annoying. Alright, we gotta hurry it up. I'm gonna cast Cure in case something bad happens. Not bad. And I'm gonna play the Blessing of Torag to explore again. As painful as it is, I do want to get in here. There's a 1 in 3 chance the villain is in here, and so I wanna have a chance of finding him sooner rather than later. There's the Nightbelly Boa. Well, at least the Orb of Fire is still in effect, and Harsk has some more cards that he can shoot. So, let's again get a pretty low roll, and again roll a d6. By the way, I'm not mad that rolled a 1. I've been more than lucky with avoiding 1s on these rolls. But this wild card really cost me a lot of extra turns. So basically, I lost turns to 1 wild card, and I lost turns to the other wild card, because both wild cards essentially cost me extra explorations. So I'm doing pretty well considering how many turns I lost, but I need that last little nudge of good luck to actually find the villain. All right, I'm gonna just go. Sioni's here. I don't like Sioni being there, but all right, we'll Spyglass it up. Flask of Force and a Goblin Pyro. That's not the greatest. Sioni has just nowhere to leave. I guess I'm just gonna have to double up here and hope for the best. Oh no! No. Alright, yeah, what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to now explore this Flask of Force, fail, and then Sioni can cast Augury and get this Pyro to the bottom of the deck. I think that makes the most logical sense. There's also a chance with this, of course, I find... Okay, there it is! The villain. Oh my god, am I actually gonna win? It's possible. It is actually possible. I have to do a quick calculation. Worst case scenario, what happens? Well, worst case scenario, I have to lose all my cards, because I might have to... Yeah, well, no... I wouldn't lose all my cards. Oh, wait, I have to play a Blessing to explore. Yeah, I lose all my cards. And it's each character. Okay, so it kind of sucks that Harsk is here, because by being here, he is not able to shoot arrows over here. I don't have a stride for him to get out, and he's not going to get to go again. It's going to be 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, what? Yeah. Yeah, so Sioni encounters the villain, eats 3 damage, which is totally fine, uses a Wand of Enervation, an Incendiary Cloud, and an Acid Arrow. And she can kill this thing. So I just want Harsk to move. And that's it. As long as Harsk GTFOs, I'm good to go. Okay, so Harsk should not fight this thing. Let's see. I don't need a Ring of Protection then. Wait, no, I'm totally wrong. Oh, God, it's Harsk's turn right now. Oh, because so Harsk, by the time he moves away, it's never going to get to be Sione's turn. Okay, you know what? That's totally fine. So he's never going to get to go. That's fine. Sione will just, yeah. She'll just fight without Harsk's help. She should still be able to make it. Okay, so Seela's up. Now that we know that we found the villain, what matters? Well, I guess Seela could just go here maybe and act as a backup closer for this damn place. And is that thing any good? No. Okay, so is this for your location? It's another character. Okay, so that's she'll hang on to that. She doesn't need the weapon. And she's just trying to get some blessings. Okay, Amiri also doesn't need to explore. Although, you know what? I'm tempted to have Amiri be the temp closer at the mountain peak. That just makes a lot of damn sense. Seela can handle it with the strength check. Plus, Ezrin actually has the strength spell. I don't think there's any point in exploring this. I just want to get some more blessings. I do have some more blessings, so let's get rid of this, which makes no difference. Nothing actually makes a difference in my hand. Let's just draw the full hand back up. Get some more blessings. Can't believe I have a token of remembrance. That is about the most ridiculous thing. Ezrin! Can't really do much. He doesn't have stride. Does he have anything useful in his deck to draw? No. Orb of Fire, maybe. I don't remember. I feel like I've used Orb of Fire pretty recently, but I guess we'll discard some cards. And draw up. Didn't get it. I guess I probably could have discarded everything. So anyway, I'm going to cast Incendiary Cloud first. This is very important to have it active so I can also use Acid Arrow on the combat check. Maximum cards I discard would be 3, which would be all the blessings. We are ready to rock and rumble. So, I can't really believe I did that. If the villain had been in the Giant Slayer, I would have been in a lot of trouble. If the villain had been one of the henchmen I fought earlier, I could have been in trouble as well. This way, though, I kind of get the best of all worlds. So, Amiri, Survivalist, bearing a card to boost her survival check like a champ. 100% odds, yeah buddy, let's do that. And then the other one is Seela, so this is the one that's going to need a little bit of help. But Sione is not using Strength for combat, which means Ezrin can cast Strength here. And she can, of course, flip a die. And that's automatic, perfect. Alright, so now we're just doing the fight. Kind of sucks that Harsk... Oh, I forgot about this. I forgot about the courtyard. Oh my god. Okay, well, I think we should be okay, because she can't play all these blessings anyways. Is this Dexterity by any chance? No, Melee or Fortitude. So yeah, there are people with extra blessings. You've got extra blessings. You are not going to be able to play them both. And then Kira... Oh, Kira even has a Dexterity blessing. So yeah, we're good. 5 D10s should be able to get an 8, I think. Totally forgot about that. Now, as for Harsk, I guess I might as well use this Black Arrow Ranger. I don't think it even matters, because you can't use any of these damn cards anyways. Alright, so now it's each character at the location. She only takes 1 damage, which is nice. God damn it, this bug! Okay, this Incendiary Cloud didn't work. It was supposed to be already displayed, but since I can't play it and Acid Arrow, then, I'm just not going to get to use it, so I might as well discard it and hang on to blessings. Although I have 2 blessings, I won't be able to play them both, so it didn't matter. But I'm really annoyed. I thought that bug only applied to the flasks and stuff, but turns out it actually applies to everything. Okay, so we're going to do the Wand of Enervation first. Ooh, nice. Reducing the difficulty by 8. Then I'm going to play Acid Arrow, and a Blessing of Pharasma, and another blessing. Harsk still has a blessing. Kira still has a blessing. Amiri still has a blessing. Seela? Oh yeah, Jacquard Rose! Buddy. Okay, 100% success rate. Sounds good. Thanks for watching, everybody. Oh god, wait a minute. Yeah, see, it didn't do it. It didn't do the 1d6 roll, although I would have been freaked the fuck out if it had. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe if you did. And if you want to stick around for me diddling and doodling, then let's do the diddling and the doodling. Oh man, that was looking kind of scary there. So what's the reward? Are we getting a skill feat? Ooh, a card feat? So we picked up 1 blessing here. Alright, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna have a bunch of people take blessings. The idea is I want to stock up on the unique blessings that my characters need. Unfortunately, I kind of wasted this thing with Harsk earlier. I'm not that concerned about him exploring more, but I'll take an ally, I guess. And Ezrin, I'm going to take another spell. I feel like I've found enough spells at this point that I'm pretty happy with just getting as many spells as possible. Okay, so this side is garbage. Shock Glide, I guess that's actually pretty good. I mean, it's better than the Long Spear. That's an easy one. No, I think the Lucerne Hammer is my weakest link. Yeah, let's get rid of that. I haven't even really been using it, so... Jakardros, it's just not good. 2d4 against someone else's giant is just not that exciting. So we'll get rid of that. I need a blessing. Mary found a bunch of these weapons, which are all terrible. I'm so disappointed by this disrupting rapier. Let's get rid of the bastard sword, I guess. The spike chain, I like it, even though it's non-magical because of the reroll, but I guess the longsword +2 is just actually better. Okay, Ezrin tragically found this amulet of frozen fists, so now our Amiri's garbage din of terrible trash items is right there. He needs a spell, Sione needs a blessing, Kira needs a blessing, and she got one of those, which is junk. And you need an ally, which unfortunately is Jakardros. Damn. Okay. Oh, right, an eagle. I'd rather have the eagle than Jakardros. This is kind of cool. Harsk doesn't care what's on top of his deck, so we can just play this all the live long day. I mean, really, anybody but Ezrin can, frankly, but we'll have Harsk do it. It goes with his foxy theme. So then, we're gonna get rid of all the shit. And I guess some stuff from the box. So, you need a blessing. I want to get Iomedae for you. Do I have a favor of Iomedae? I don't think so. Oh, there it is. Favor of Iomedae. And then you, of course, need your Sarenrae. Do I have, like, a fancy Sarenrae? I'd like a fancy Sarenrae. So there's a regular one. I'm going to put it in here. In case I don't find a fancy one, I might as well just have the regular one already in so I don't have to click back to find it. So that's Desna, Torag, Norgurgur, Abdar, Akachak, Caden, Milani, Nethys, Shellin. So some fancy ones, but not for the right ones. Desna, Aristil, Gorum. Yeah, I think you already took the one for Sarenrae. Yep. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is for these folks, we'll take another Sarenrae. Well, let's see, I can do either Iomedae for Sela or Sarenrae for Kira. Guess we'll do another Sarenrae for Kira. Now, Ezrin gets a spell. So let's go back to the beginning here. Okay. So I wouldn't mind having another haste. It certainly can't hurt to get an extra exploration and an extra movement card, which is so damn handy. That ups its value. Lead Blades is unbelievably awful. Lightning Bolt, that's a solid one. That's a good combat spell, maybe. Paralyze is... yeah, I don't want to go for the evasion stuff. Okay, so it's either Lightning Bolt or Haste. What are we looking at here? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 combat spells out of like 20 cards. It's a little on the low end. I do have an invisibility as well and an augury to help pick up the slack. I think maybe I'm being a bit greedy with this haste though. Yeah, it's safer just to take another lightning bolt. Could be a mistake, but I think that I've been doing okay with my 2 strides and 1 haste, and just getting another combat spell can smooth out Ezrin's draws, I think, more than some more movement would. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe. I'll see you soon.